Good afternoon, everyone. Come on, we can do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for what you're doing. It is so very, very important. As I came in the door, I ran into Reverend Warnock. I think he just stepped out. Oh, there you are. And I remember when Reverend Warnock was in Baltimore, and I went to his inauguration, and he gave a speech, and he talked about combating AIDS. And he came into a church that was rather conservative. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Come on now, come on. Yeah. But he was able, through his leadership, to turn other pastors around. Pastors who were preaching funerals of folk who had died from AIDS, but nobody would even mention the word AIDS. Come on. And so some kind of way, and it was Maxine Waters who said, secrets kill. And so we spend so much time keeping things secret that people are we're literally dying in our communities. And so when we have the religious community coming together to support these kind of efforts, it is absolutely wonderful. And we thank you so much. And Charlie Rangel is just simply a giant. Give him a hand, please. He is a very special man. Every time I look at Charlie, I feel so blessed to be able, that our lives have eclipsed, that I was able to serve with a man who has done so much for so long, and that for him to take out of his career and carve out this piece of legislation and push it with the force of who he is means a whole lot. And so I thank all of you for this effort. I think the other thing that we have to do is that we've got to get, there's some ministers that still ain't on the board. Quiet as kept, y'all didn't hear me, there are still some ministers are probably not still on board. Yes. So what we need to do is be talking to our friends and trying to get even more ministers involved in this process. We will address this issue. We will deal with it, but we've got to have a whole army of people. And so thank you very much.